maybe an overwhelming workload or a personal loss. Imagine that instead of sinking into negativity, your brain automatically turns its attention to the good things in your life. It's not just wishful thinking, this is the science of gratitude at work. My name is Taylor Ringenberg, and I'm a psychology major who really wants to improve the mental health of service members. Today, I'll discuss how gratitude rewires the brain, its neuroanatomical pathways, and how we can use this knowledge to improve emotional resilience. Gratitude is more than a social or moral construct. It has measurable neurological and psychological effects. Intellectuals and psychologists throughout history, including the Stoics and William James, have studied the effects of practicing gratitude. Today, we now know from modern neuroscience that practicing gratitude opens up certain neural pathways that are good for your emotional health. Gratitude can become an automatic response to problems over time thanks to neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to make new connections. Several important parts of the brain play a role in gratitude. The prefrontal cortex, PFC, helps us handle thoughts and emotions regarding gratitude, which lets us consider and value good experiences. The amygdala, which controls our emotions, sees gratitude as a good feeling, which lowers our stress and anxiety reactions. Gratitude turns on the hypothalamus, which controls stress and body balance. This lowers cortisol levels, which is the primary stress hormone in the body. Lastly, the dopaminergic reward system releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter that is linked to drive and happiness. This makes us more likely to be grateful and makes us stronger emotionally. Several studies have looked into how being grateful affects your mental health. According to Calamitinos, ETAL, programs that taught college students to practice being grateful made them much happier. Cardis and Yalsen showed that being grateful makes you more resilient by boosting your self-esteem and social support. A study by Kukusik ETAL also found that writing in a gratitude book decreased stress and anxiety among police officers, which is also applicable to military members. Tolcher ETAL found that writing in a gratitude notebook helps people feel less depressed and more resilient. Wilson also found a link between gratitude and more drive and cognitive flexibility, which supports its role in high stress situations. The neuroscience behind gratitude is extremely powerful. How can we incorporate it into everyday life, especially for service members? Writing in a gratitude book is a good way to help because it strengthens the neural pathways that help you control your emotions and feel less stressed. It has also been shown that mindfulness and gratitude meditation raise PFC function and make people stronger emotionally. Putting into effect training programs based on gratitude in high stress settings like the military could help people's mental health in the long run. Gratitude practices are effective, but they are not the sole option to aid each individual. Some people, particularly those who have experienced trauma, may not respond well to forced gratitude exercises. As a part of ethical considerations, it is important to make sure that gratitude treatments are completely voluntary and it fit the specific psychological needs of each person. We also need to do further research to find out how gratitude affects people who are neurodiverse and people who have serious mental illnesses. There's more to gratitude than just a good feeling. It changes the way our brains operate and affects both our mental and emotional health. We can make people more resilient, lower their stress, and improve their general mental health by learning how it affects the brain and using what we know in an effective way. Whether in person, practice, or institutional programs, gratitude has the power to transform lives. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, try focusing on one thing you're grateful for. You might just be rewiring your brain for the better.